Hello, I'm Frankie Rufolo, and today I'm going to do a book review of Invasion, a C.H.A.O.S novel by Jon S. And this book looks pretty cool, and the premise is absolutely brilliant. It's about a young man who discovers that his family has been involved in a secret organization called C.H.A.O.S, which defends Earth from aliens, and that he starts to get training. He may be joining this organization, and at the same time, him and his friends discover that aliens have infiltrated a major company in this world, and they are going to try and take over the Earth. So they've got to stop the aliens. And this is such a great idea, but it was just a bit of a letdown, really, more than a bit, actually. Like, it has its moments. Every so often there's a genuinely emotional conversation or an action sequence that's kind of cool, or a pretty cool design, but it's pretty dull, and that's largely due to its really dull, cliched characters. Like the main character, Colt, at first he's kind of interesting, but he just becomes this sort of stereotypical, laid-back, sandy-haired surfer dude, and then his best friend, Oz, at first he seems like the fun geek character, but no, he just sort of becomes your stereotypical, like, sassy black sidekick who adds the not-so-funny comedic relief, who's really over-flamboyant. It's a really cliched, annoying love interest, pretty cliched villain, and I think it's largely because of this, there's a really unclear target audience. Like, the main characters are all 16, 17, or drive their own cars. There's lots of high school and sort of high school talk. But the ideas and stuff going on in this book is the sort of stuff that would appeal to 8 to 12-year-olds. So, like, the way the teenagers, they don't talk quite like actual teenagers. So that might sort of put off the older readers. They'll probably be disinterested. There's not enough depth or grit, nothing like dirty or complex for the teenage readers, but there's not a lot for the younger readers to relate to either. And well, other than that, the story's pretty slow. Like I say, the writing's pretty dull. Just really cheesy stuff. Like some lines you read out loud, and it's so cringy. You read them in an American accent, like a crowd of fashionable, beautiful people, or it was just Colt in the sky and nothing in between. Colt is the main character, by the way. Is that a name? But, I mean, I think just the setting, the way the story just goes in a different direction from where I hoped it would go. So that's probably just a personal thing to me. And I'm sure it has its fans. Like, I mean, I'd recommend, if you're an 8 to 12-year-old who doesn't mind the fact that the characters are older teenagers, or if you're someone my age who wants something that's fun and easygoing, pretty easy to read, yeah, you might enjoy it. But I remember describing this book to a friend, basically saying what I'm saying now, and she said it didn't sound very good. Yeah, and then I opened the book, and there was a spelling mistake. It was brilliatin instead of brilliant. And she was like, there's a spelling mistake. And I know that's a small thing, but I was already feeling pretty disappointed. And that little spelling mistake, for me, was the cherry on the cake for my dissatisfaction. I mean, it's okay at best. It sort of suffers from the same sort of problems as Brother Band, so it's okay at best. Not that terrible. Another small problem: why are all these pictures crammed into the back of the book? They can illustrate, these could be used to illustrate the story. So, no. Like I say, it may have its fans, you might want to try it out, but I didn't like it. I think there are better books out there.